Hello and welcome back. We are on episode 130 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. In this episode, we have a lot to do. We have some planning that needs to get done for our plants. We want to make as much of this GMA-OK achievement as possible. So if we go down to the bottom here, we're going to try and get some more seeds to mutate. We need to do thimble reeds, bristle blossoms, dash assault vines, water beads, all of those here. So we are going to start doing that hopefully pretty quickly. On another note, we are also working towards dropping off our resources and a rover to the Gassy Moo Asteroid. We are really close, about 2.8 cycles away from our location. That's going to be pretty helpful to at least get us to a point where we can probably send a duplicant. We're sending a rover, some extra materials, and those kinds of things. Try to get some oxygen set up. That is kind of what I'm thinking. We're probably going to move some stuff around here with the robot. But again, we want to do that in addition to setting us up for the other achievement with the GMA-OK. So we're going to start kind of really pushing those kinds of achievements. So let's just get started. I'm going to put some of this pretty much down here. Let me think. Okay, so these grub fruit plants are in a pretty ideal temperature. So instead of trying to change how some of these things are, let's put some of the other plants in here. We could put a oh, what do we have? Let's just look. Seeds. We'll go here. Seeds. Okay, so we got the bristle blossom. Those required some actual light though, so I don't know if we will do those. We'll see about that. Briar seeds, no, pinch of pepper, we're already working on that. Tumbleweed, that does require us to have hydroponics, I think. I don't know if they work on their own. Let's just put them in here. We'll put the bristle blossom in here first, and we'll put a light on. Let's do furniture, ceiling light, and then power, just like that. Yeah. It's not going to reach all of them. Actually, it would need to be right there. There we go. Much better. Okay. We also need to keep making more and more steel, so we are going to queue up iron to make more steel. And then in the middle of those, we also want a Weezewort. Provide extra amounts of radiation to those. We haven't gotten any extra of those sleet wheat seeds. What is damaged? Is it just water? Yeah, it's just the water. Okay. But that's what we're working on right now. So those are the few things that we really want to focus in on. We did end up moving the rockets and everything only because they were creating way too much heat. Right, so we'll have a little heat right here, but it should dissipate. If we look at the temperature overlay, you know, maybe this stuff will break, so we'll have to go in from the side instead. But again, this is probably for the best. Let's remove all of those. So we look at the temperature. Yeah, all these are super hot. Way too hot. I know that there's a way to harness this heat and use it for other means, but we don't want to do that right now. We just want to focus in on creating the or getting the achievements done, right? So that's kind of where we are at the moment. I looked at some of the other locations. We have two different artifacts here. We have a couple on some of the other locations. Man, look at all of those. All that regolith. I think I saw some. Anyways, we're gonna need to land on a bunch of these different asteroids so that way we can grab the artifacts for one of our main achievements. All the way at the top, if you scroll all the way up, cosmic archaeology, right? Unique space artifacts studied, 4 out of 10. We just need to make sure we get some of these from the rest of the colonies that we're going to make. So, all right. We have another blueprint that we're going to unlock while we are at it. Let's see what we get. What do we have? Ooh, wild berry Atmo gloves. That's cool. Okay, and then while those are being planted, we'll do bristle blossom, right? Let's change this priority on these. There we go. Slowly get rid of this ladder spaghetti. Alright, that looks great. Yeah, some of our temperature got really cold since we lowered the temperature of the areas. And that's okay. We do have quite a bit of heat being generated throughout the entire facility. That way, it kind of offsets each other. But there was one other addition I wanted to make, and that was over here. We have granite. We're going to make a little bit of a change on this right here, I think. We're going to put regular pipe inside of that, and then let's see what's going to be the best way to do this. We'll go down. No. I panned the... Oh, we don't want regular pipe here. We want insulated. When it comes out of this, we'll go all the way down and here. Okay. So what we're doing is we want to flip this around. 1, 2. What I want to do here is I want to allow the cold from the ethanol to penetrate the tiles slowly. So that way the heat in here doesn't leach out as much. So I'm hoping that it will offset what we currently have going on. And that's just what I want to see happen. So that's why we're going to do that. We're going to put it underneath the tile. It's not going to transfer very much, I know, but it's going to stop the heat from going through. So, no, not igneous rock. We'll just do granite again. Insulated pipe, go all the way over. There we go. And I don't know if they'll be able to reach all this, so we will need a ladder system. Unfortunately, we've been taking these down and moving them around, right? A little bit at a time. Okay, that looks great. Here, we're just gonna keep this at like 10 degrees Celsius instead, right? How is this in here? Negative 50 degrees, okay. We look at... Looks fantastic. Let's check our star map, okay. 1.3 cycles to go. We just need to keep track of what's going on. We don't want anybody stranded anywhere they shouldn't be, right? Okay, we have access over here. Let's turn up the... all this. No. Because I'd really like to get those bristle blossoms. We really want to get as much as we can done with all of that stuff in regards to the plants. I want to have that done pretty quickly. Let's look at another option for our GMA-OK. Let's look. What else are some of the different plants we're working on? Bristle blossom, gas grass, thimble reed, and balm lily, sleet wheat, and sprout. Okay, so we're working on bristle blossom at the moment. We will work on We are working on pinch a pepper plant, and the other one will do a balm lily as well, I think. Yeah. And balm lily needs to be in chlorine, right? So we'll need another room like this where the chlorine is kind of dominant in there. So let's do that. Let's see, how could we get that chlorine? We don't have a chlorine vent in here. We have a chlorine vent on the other asteroid, right? If we go over here, we click on, I think it's this one. Let's open that up and see. Because this one's the carbon dioxide. Ah, here is the chlorine. Okay, so we could put, well, we'll see. We'll see what we decide to do. We could use that for our chlorine on the other asteroid if we really wanted to. Let's take a look at our temperature in here. If we're looking, everything is starting to get cooler and cooler. These are not, this one's not orange anymore like this one was, so we are slowly cooling off everything in this area, which is great. I mean, you can see yellow. We didn't have yellow before, and it's closer and closer, so this is great. Alright, so if we can't make those adjustments here, 9.1 kilograms, that's not a lot of chlorine. Well, kilograms, no, that's thousands of grams. What am I thinking? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to build it here underneath. Okay. And I'm just going to use what we have in place. I'm going to build a ladder system here, and they will close us off all the way down to here. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Back to the ladder system that I thought we wouldn't ever need again. Funny how that works, right? Okay. Let's look at the balm lily again. I think we also need a certain temperature, right? For almost all plants, they all require a specific temperature. So let's do... I'm meant to go here. Balm lily. Here we go. Chlorine gas, okay. 35 to 85 degrees, which would be good in here, right? 150 grams minimum. Okay, so that's not bad. We should be able to fill that up with this amount of chlorine. Is it transferring the heat in here? It is. It's doing pretty well. We were expecting this to happen, right? I only have the Wheezewort in here to provide radiation, right? But we can't do anything to these until they start growing again. So, yeah, let's see, what's the temperature? It's 51 degrees. All right, we're going to do a drastic change here. We're going to do 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. 3 radiant cobalt pipes here. We're going to do multiple things at the same time, right? It's kind of how it always is. Let's move a little bit faster. There's a lot of gas in here that we need. Did we ever create... No, we did not. Alright. Let me finish my sentence. I was going to say, did we ever create a reservoir of natural gas? And the answer is no, Dom, you did not create the reservoir of natural gas like you were supposed to a couple of episodes ago. That's alright. We're moving on up. We're making changes. And these are really good changes, right? So here's the input. We have nothing going in the gas, so if we wanted to send the chlorine from over here, we totally could. Is that dormant? No, it's just idle. Okay. So we would need to close it off and kind of work the problem if we really wanted it to work the way we needed it to. Okay, oh, that's pretty cold. Let's do some of this. Let's add a barrier between this area and this area so we don't keep leaching heat. And dig some of that out. We could also mop up this. Looking great. Okay, so one other thing that I was noticing up here. If you look at this temperature, it's pretty hot. So, you know, I don't think using these all the time is going to be beneficial. So, why? Otherwise, eventually what's going to happen is they are going to... there we go. No, don't make that out of gold, please. No, we want to make that out of just like lead. Okay. If we let this keep running forever, it will heat up too much. And as you can see, it's already almost 400 degrees. So that's a little too hot. Just a little bit too hot. So we're going to put that on an automation to see if that helps with the issue right at hand. Let's get rid of all this. We don't need it. Not right now, at least. Where are we at on our star map? We are almost there. 0.4 cycles remaining. Huge. It's going to make our lives so much easier once we send our duplicants there. I mean, I think they've got food because we've got barbecue lying around. It's super cold, so they're in a deep freeze. We'll just have the robot make as much as they can. Okay, let's see here. They didn't make... Oh, they are working on this, though. Good. Good, good, good. So looking at this one, we do need to make our way to the graphite down here. So, and get both of these artifacts, right? So we will probably land one, like we'll land a duplicant with the Trailblazer module. Once we have oxygen production going, we'll make a small, hopefully a small, like livable area for them just to go down. We'll need like a suit, some oxygen generation, all the works, right? Yeah, I know you're not breathing well in there. That's okay. 70 seconds. Let's make those a higher priority. That would be helpful. Looking great, looking great. See, the Dacia salt vines also require chlorine, so that's kind of interesting. And they have negative 25. So the temperature is fine, negative 50 or negative 25 to 50. So they theoretically could be put in the same location as the reservoirs. Right? Like underneath, we could, or not reservoirs, the other, the balm lilies that we are going to try and turn into 31.5. That's not warm enough yet. Yeah, we may need to change our plan because that's not warm enough. We are in orbit. Okay. Let's go back here, click on our rocket. Let's deploy, cargo, deploy the rover, Right. Here. Oh my gosh. What? I've never seen it do that before. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Look at all these things. Ready to unpack. Empty that storage, will you, robot? Robot, where are you going? Oh, we're deconstructing first. Okay. Iron ore. Iron itself. Oh yeah. That is awesome. I was not expecting it to do that. That was one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen. Did we... No, we didn't do anything to them. Okay. That's just iron. Iron ore and regular iron. Cool. Empty. Empty. Let's see, what temperature? Oh yeah, they're not very hot. I thought they'd be hotter than that. Good. We need to get that glass though. Whichever one those are. Let's do a quick check here. Iron, 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 glass. There we go. That's the highest priority. There we go. Fantastic. Great job, robot. Great job. Okay, so let's get this situated then. We're also going to do... See all the natural gas that's just kind of leaching out. Let's see. It's pretty cold in here, but not much we can do about it. So we're gonna go... Wait, why can't we build unoccupied? Is there plants here? There must be plants there. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move these. That'll be a door. Go over like this instead. Won't be able to reach that. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, now we need power. Can we make... No, they haven't opened it up. They can't reach these. That would be why. Okay, these are also need to be higher in priority. Okay, is that the glass? No. Is that one? No. They can't reach this one either. Okay. That would be why. Great job, robot. You're making my life so much easier. Give robot some space. Okay, what is the issue? Body temperature. (5 to 30 degrees. What temperature is it in here? 35, and then what is it in here? Okay. Let's try this out again. All right, so we've got the bristle blossom. 5 to 30 degrees. It's a little bit too warm, but we have a wheezewort in here, so it should be fine. We're going to take this and copy it. Those 3. Check the light, make sure it reaches. It does, it reaches all those. All right, so let's go back to here. They got the glass. All right, let's do some power. Solar panel. Ugh, I can't make it. It's all right. That is okay. Alright, so let's go to our star map. Take the rocket here. Select a new destination. Go back. Recharges 40 cycles. No. Okay, we're gonna take you. You're gonna go back here. That's 8 out of 14. All right. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to click on this one. They both started with B, so I was a little confused for a second. All right. Now, let's put a door here. No, we don't want it out of gold. Just iron ore, please. Thank you. We'll leave that one open for now. Get rid of those. Put the door here. There we go. That'll look great. Same thing, and then let's... Is there a way to empty all of these? Besides clicking on them? Probably not, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to literally sit here and click on every single one of these. Can't click that, can't click that, you can't. Oops. Nope, it didn't work. Oh, sweep didn't work. We need that instead. Empty storage. There we go. I can't believe that there's not like a empty storage button, right? Or if there is, let me know, because that would have been helpful. Okay, so I see some food. That would be fine. Power, let's get a generator. Yeah, we are gonna need a few things. Okay. Let's go back over here. Let's check on our volcano tamer, make sure everything looks good. 2,000 kilograms to go, 7.6 cycles. I think this is going pretty well. 50 degrees, okay. Oh, blueprint. How are we doing over here? Let's check our temperature. Okay, looks great. Carbon dioxide vent is dormant at the moment. Yeah, I think the next section we are going to do is open this up for the chlorine and use the chlorine for our needs. I think that would be the best way, because it's pretty warm down here, so we could you could probably use the heat from this area to heat it up and try to get our plants to do the same thing that we're doing on the other one. So we could send the seeds over through the teleporter and not even bat an eye about it. We have to have this idle. Otherwise, not idle, dormant. Otherwise, we're not ready for it right away. Okay, barbecue. What do we need? We need some suits. I think we're not able to go in here right now. Okay, all those are full. These are just going constantly, right? And that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we have one suit. That's what it is. Okay. Those saves, they just keep taking forever. My goodness. Alright. How is are sleet wheat. Their highest priority. Everybody can go in there. Yeah, I think the problem is we only have one really good farmer, and that's because they have the highest chance to get seeds. Look at all this food, so much food. Okay, what's the temperature at? The temperature is at 35. All right, so if this is not cold enough, then we're just gonna do something a little crafty. Maybe. Where? Here we are. All right, let's see this. See this water? We're gonna move this here. Change that to a higher priority. Instead of using ice to cool down the area, we're gonna use water that is down here. The water's at 38 degrees. Let's change that to colder water. Let's go up here instead. I think we had some colder water. Yeah, there we go. Too much liquid. Alright, well that should fix some of that. We don't want to put ice down there. Oh, we can't reach. Why can't we reach? Oh, I see. There we go. That should fix it. Damn, why do you have so many ladders? Well, I want to talk about it. Alright. That should get us settled for a little while, at least. Okay, let's get this last one done. Okay. Here's what we need to do. We need to go plumbing here. Okay, did it get done? No, it did not. That's alright. Alright, let's move this water. No, don't empty it, please. Let's go over here. No harvest pending. Why was there no harvest pending? That was weird. Alright. Let's go back to other asteroid. How's this robot doing? Empty that storage. Oh, we missed one. There we go. Good job, robot. If I could give you head pats, you deserve a head pat. Lots of goodies. Okay, and then we would need... Oh, what would we do? We want this all enclosed, but we do need some things taken care of first. Wires. We could do wires, right? No, we can't do wires. Okay, so we could do just regular wire, I bet. No. Regular wire, this one. Right? Yeah, we can build regular wire, which is great. Okay, we can't build the solar panel. That's okay. Absolutely fine. Oh, we missed this one right here. Okay, and then we will be sending algae next time. So there will be an algae diffuser, so we get some oxygen in here. We need to get the natural gas out of here. How do you get the natural? Well, we'll just wait until all this is done first. Okay, did that water get delivered is the question. It looks like it might have. It did. Empty that water, please. That would be great. Come on. Somebody empty that water. Who's gonna be the lucky dupe? There we go. Look at that. That fixed our problem. Let's look at our temperature. Oh yeah, look at that. Great. 15 to 50 degrees, and we're gonna keep that water there because it's gonna stay temperate. And then the Wheezewort will have a fighting chance to keep this stuff cold. Cold enough, at least. Perfect. If we put ice here, it probably would have gotten things too cold. Okay. Looks great. Alright, robot. Do your thing. Alright. And then, can we build ventilation? We will need to send this stuff out here. Okay, we can build all of that. That's good. Unreachable, huh? There we go. Now let's build some more ladders here. Oh. We'll get rid of... No, don't get rid of that one because... There, now you can reach everything. Perfect. Awesome. Alright. 13%. That's going to give us some time. How much time do we have left? 3.4 cycles. We're just keeping track. Okay. We've not been sending any extra water. There we go. So now we have two separate inputs for our water, just like we have for the crude on the other asteroid. Forgot to change that around. How's this looking up here? Did we change anything? No, we did not. Alright, let's cut this down all the way, down here, and cut this here. Look at that. It's great. So now, this temperature is going to be set just like we want it to. It's going to cool off all of this as it goes around. Alright. So, something that I wanted to bring up that I haven't really addressed it too much is why don't I cut out a lot of the stuff in the videos? Why do I put kind of an unfiltered gameplay in our videos that we have for this entire series? And my answer to everyone for this is pretty simple, I think. It's because there are a lot of times when I watch other videos for other series that there are steps that can get easily overlooked, and being able to provide unfiltered gameplay allows for the, everybody to see step by step whether or not it's 100% perfect or not. In my mind, it has been a very valuable learning experience on being able to understand how things work and how people learn. So, I'd like some feedback if anybody minds providing it. And let me know what your thoughts are, and, for future runs, what do you think? Was this a valuable way to do a series for you, or would you prefer a cut apart more, let's kind of get rid of some redundancy? What are your thoughts? I'd like to hear some of that feedback. If anybody would be so kind, I would really, really appreciate it. Anyways, enough of that tangent. Just came to mind because I like learning from other experiments that I see from other content creators and taking it and using it myself. So that's kind of why I do the unfiltered approach. So anyways, enough of that tangent. Let's continue on with this episode. We are still working on... why do we have crude here? Yeah, let's mop that up. We're working on these body temperature, 5 to 30 degrees. Is it warm again? It is too warm once again. Oh boy. Alright, well, we tried. So now if it's still too cold, we will mop all this up, and we will put a ice temp shift plate here. We'll just put it here. And then once that melts, everything should get much colder. Because they're like on the cusp, right? The temperature of the bristle blossom is 30.4, so we are just overboard. They'll mop all of this up, and then we'll have a ice go in there and take care of business for us. How are we doing on our other asteroid? Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is let's just start digging this out. Alright, the nosh sprouts require ethanol, I think, yeah. So let's not dig out the nosh sprout. But they do require carbon dioxide for the atmosphere. Okay. There we go. I want to create an area specifically for the nosh sprouts, so we're going to try and put them over here. Grab as much of the ethanol that we can that's not being utilized in any of those other things. We have a distiller, right? If we look at refinement, we have an ethanol distiller that does require the trees, since we, but we don't have any trees right now, so we're going to work on that probably here pretty quick, because I want to get, no, we don't want to. Oh, we do want to get rid of the, we want to get rid of the Dasha salt vine, right? Because we can't have them in the same atmosphere. We need them in separate atmospheres. So we'll get rid of the Dasha salt vine, and then we will put them down here, I think. What do they drink if we put them in a hydroponic? Oh, it doesn't look like anything. Okay. They just need salt, or not salt, chlorine gas, and then they need sand. Well, that's not too bad. So that's what we will do. And then what's the temperature they need to be? Negative 25 to 50. Okay. At 60 degrees. Okay. That's not terrible. Not terrible. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly. I want to set this up and just go for it. Here we go. Nice. All right. We'll leave them alone so they can take care of that. What are we doing here? We're idle. Why don't we move? Building melted. That is what we expected. Now everything here is too cold. Just for right now. It won't be too cold for very long. It'll heat back up and it'll be fine. Because the sulfur will keep them nice and warm. Because the sulfur we'll be bringing in is probably pretty warm over there. So let's look at this. Okay. It's looking great. All that temperature is going down. Must be from the liquid, right? Alright. How are we doing? We're almost there. Okay, good. Now the real question is, who are we going to send in the Trailblazer module down to the surface of the Gassy Moo location? It would have to be a tamer, right? I think it would have to be a tamer. Yeah, that's what my mind's thinking. That we'll have a tamer over there, send them in, get them all situated. See, look at that. Oh, that's great. What is the Bristle Blossom at now? 23, so drop 7 degrees. That's perfect. We mop this up. And that. Do we have a rogue slickster? We must have a rogue slickster somewhere. I know we did up here, but... Blueprint, sandstone, thank you. I look so bored staring at this canvas. Okay. The temperature here is going down. We have 40 cycles left. How's the temperature of this area? 53.1, 53.9, okay. I mean, I'm very impressed that this works fine and everything has been pretty easily taken care of since we made these adjustments. Let's put that in there. Close it off doubly because this one's pretty hot. Let's add that double layer. Get rid of those, get rid of you. Buildings. There we go. Don't need all those. Okay. This one's dormant. We could tame that if we wanted to, but it's a little bit of extra work. Since we have 3 of them, right? Another minor volcano. That one's idle, so that one would be going off. I don't know about this one. Okay. We would leverage this system to keep this area cold. I think that would probably be the best way to do that. Okay, looks good. Star map. Okay. Not terrible, to be honest. I think that it takes a lot longer than it seems to go from one asteroid to the next with a rocket, but let's see. We have diamond. We could send it out unreachable storage. Okay. Buried object discovered. Yeah. Minor volcano. And it's idle. Yep, that is for sure. Okay, what were we working on? We were working on the bristle blossoms. Let's check out the sleet wheat. Did it get taken care of? It did. I don't think we got any seeds though. Okay, let's look at our other asteroid. Let's look at the seeds here. Wart seed, water wheat, no. What are they called? Blossom? No. Wart, thimble, fungal, buddy bean, mirth, no. Am I just not seeing it? I feel like I'm just not seeing it. Sleet wheat grain. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you what the seeds are. Let's go back. Huh. Is it just the grain? You plant the grain? I don't remember. Okay, so what we'll need to do then is turn off pinch of pepper bread temporarily. How are these doing? Okay, they're working. So we haven't gotten any of those yet, but to turn into a mutated plant, but that's, or produce a mutated seed. Okay. 450 degrees? That is not good. Yeah, that is just not good at all. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deconstruct one of these. Let's keep one on there for now. Probably change it to something else later on. Because that's way too much. Way too much heat. Okay, we've got some asteroids that we could send the other rocket to. We can go to the sandy ore field. We could go to the oxygen-rich one. Not really sure which one would be the best. We will need to kind of figure that out. I just don't want to send them out and keep removing the amount of diamond that we have. Because we need to have diamond consistently to be able to keep drilling. Just some crazy thoughts and going through my mind. Alright, how is our little rover doing? A lot of it's been done. Oh, they can't reach because of that. There we go. That should allow the rover to reach. Unless the rover ran out of battery. No, not yet. There we go. 68 kilojoules of power left. Should be plenty. There we go. Let's see, power. What other options do we have? We have manual generator here. We have a coal generator we could use. Not going to use petroleum. It's going to be solar for sure. Okay. Okay, all that's getting done now. Awesome. What is that? Oh, it's just a machine. Awesome. Can't reach it. Okay. That should be able to reach all of that then. So we're going to get ready for that. We will probably... Oh, what are we going to do? Probably send food. Probably send... a whole bunch of stuff, really. But once we have the payload... Let's see... rocketry, payload opener. Once we have this in place, we should be able to have no issues. Yeah, we'll need the duplicants to make some better choices on what is attached to the power wires and have a little power grid behind here. It would be better inside. That way it doesn't melt or get too hot like we're experiencing on our radiation. But that's all right. Okay, they should be able to reach all of that. Yes, yes they are. Much better. All right. Leave the robot alone for a minute. Keep moving on around. Okay, so it's too cold still. It's 35 degrees, which is the minimum, right? Oh man, making some extra noises here. What do we have going on? Bliss burst, no. So that should be providing a better temperature in the vicinity of these. What's the temperature of the water? Okay, so the water is pretty cold still. No, we don't want to go up. We want to just go straight into these here. So let's do this. There we go. So that should start warming it up. Much better. Alright. We have a bunch of polluted oxygen. They're not breathing anything in over here since they're behind those with the Atmo suits. It's just icky to look at. Makes your eyes, or hurts you on the inside a little bit. When do we erupt again? 2.1 cycles. Okay. We're going to turn that off. We want all these to cool off a little bit, including the hydrogen room. Did we make it? We did. Okay. Now let's go home. Let's come back over here. We didn't run out of power, did we? Empty storage, empty storage. They can't reach. Okay, interesting. No, don't dig that up. Changed my mind. Okay, we're gonna get all of that done. I don't think there's anything else that they can do. Maybe build one of these. Like, I don't know. We can't get rid of, oh, can we get rid of, no, we can't get rid of granite. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this up. 1, 2. We'll put a manual generator hamster wheel here. Can't put anything here, can't put anything there. And then we'll put a battery. Just a good old-fashioned regular jumbo battery. Go over and up. At least we're able to do this and put this ahead of time. So all we'll need is probably food. Let's put a... Oh, they're gonna need to be able to cook, aren't they? Yeah, they probably will. Probably a bed. Furniture and cot. There we go. it'll probably just be a regular barracks. The last thing that I want to try and do is we will need to try and get a bathroom set up. But I don't know. I don't see any, like, regular dirt. Igneous rock, definitely. I mean, we don't want them going to the bathroom just all over the place willy-nilly, right? We want them to go where we want them to. So where... I mean, we could even use this area as well and just have it ready for... Let's do... plumbing? No, not plumbing. We need metal ore. Do we not have iron anywhere? We have iron here and here. Yeah, we should have plenty of iron. I don't know why it's thinking we don't. It's probably because we're putting it in for these things. Yeah, that's why. Okay. But we are going to slow it down right there, everyone. We've accomplished quite a bit in this episode. Nothing more than we normally do. I just want to keep things consistent. Again, let me know what your feedback is. Let me know how you think I'm doing. And if you like the style, if you think it could be adjusted, what do you think? I'd really appreciate it. Please do the like and subscribe if you have not done so. It does help me out. Let me know that what I'm doing is keeping you enjoyed and all those other fun things. We want to grow our community so that way we can increase the amount of people that know about Ani and how to play and enjoy it to the capacity that we do. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. I do respond to every single one, unless you are a bot, because I have found some already that I will not respond to. Anyways, that's it for this one, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.